In this lesson, we're going to talk about finding intercepts. So what exactly are intercepts? Intercepts are the points where my graph will either cross the x or the y-axis. Depending on the type of graph we have, we may cross an axis more than once. For now, let's look at the graph of a line. So I could see here at -8, 0, I'm crossing the x-axis. So that's my x-intercept. And over here, I'm crossing the y-axis at 0, -6. So that's my y-intercept. We can find intercepts in three ways. We can find them graphically, numerically, and symbolically. Graphically, of course, is very visual, so we can look right at where my graph crosses the x or y axis. So here I have the graph of a parabola. I notice here I have an x-intercept at -4, 0, and also another x-intercept at 3, 0. I also notice here I cross the y-axis at 0, 12. Okay, finding the intercepts numerically, again, we are looking for where my graph would cross the x or the y-axis. So I'm looking for where either x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. In this first table here, I notice that I have an x-intercept at -3, 0. And I have a y-intercept here at 0, 6. Looking at the other table, I notice that I have an x-intercept at 1, 0 and another x-intercept at 5, 0. Okay, and lastly, I see a y-intercept at 0, 3. Finding intercepts symbolically can be a little tricky depending on the type of equation that we have. For now, we're just going to stick with linear functions. So in order to find the intercept symbolically, we're going to either substitute x equals 0 or y equals 0. So we're going to find the intercept symbolically for the equation 3x minus 5y equals 18. So let's start with the x-intercept. I started with my equation. I plugged in y equals 0, since I know for an x-intercept, the y value is going to be 0. Solve that resulting equation, and I got a value of x equals 6. So my x-intercept is the point 0, 6, 0. For my y-intercept, I did the opposite. I know for a y-intercept, the x value is going to be 0, since my point is on the y-axis. So I plugged in x equals 0, solved the equation for y, and I got y is equal to -18/5. So my y-intercept is 0, -18/5.